I used to live in a small apartment, nothing special. One bedroom, a tiny kitchen, and vents that ran through every room. Thin walls, creaky floors, the usual. I always heard things at night, pipes groaning, floorboards settling, distant murmurs from my neighbors. Or at least, I thought it was my neighbors, until I started hearing breathing, not my own. Not the shallow, rhythmic breathing of someone asleep. No, this was slow, deliberate, and deep, like someone was trying to keep quiet, and it was coming from inside the vents. At first I ignored it. I had to. What was I supposed to do? Call my landlord and say, "Hey, I think someone's living in my vents?" But every night it got worse. The breathing turned into scratching. Soft at first, like fingernails dragging across metal, then harder, more desperate. One night, I put my ear to the vent, listening. And that's when I heard something that made my skin go cold. A voice. A whisper. "I know you're listening." I stumbled back so fast I nearly fell. My heart was hammering. I locked my bedroom door that night, but the sounds didn't stop. I barely slept. By morning, I convinced myself it was just my imagination, maybe an old pipe or the wind. But then, something changed. The vent in my bedroom. It was open. Just slightly, like someone had been there, watching. I had to do something. I grabbed my phone and wedged it into the vent, camera facing inward. I hit record. My hands were shaking as I pulled the phone out and pressed play. For the first few seconds, nothing. Then, a face. Pale, hollow-eyed, pressed up against the metal slats, watching me. And then, just before the recording cut off, it smiled. I ran. Didn't pack. Didn't think. I just left. I never went back. I never told anyone. I don't know who he was or how long he'd been there. But sometimes when I'm alone in my new place late at night, I still hear scratching. And I wonder, did I leave him behind or did he follow me?